Hi there, welcome to this YouTube video. We have been doing the 7 mistakes series, and today we're looking at 7 mistakes single moms make. All right, if you're a single mom watching this, I want to tell you that we totally relate with how unique and peculiar your journey is. For those that are single moms, you already realize that things are not just quite the same for you. There are peculiar challenges that you face that might not be common to other people. So we're doing this video just to tell you 7 mistakes you should avoid making. All right. I need to also say this that I know there are many ways somebody can be a single mom. Some people maybe have lost their husbands. Some have gone through a divorce, and some others have a child. Before marriage. So anyhow, you are a single mom now, and I hope this video will help you. So mistake number one is hiding the fact that you're a single mom. Hiding the fact. All right. Don't make that mistake of feeling that people will look at you a certain way or that it will reduce your chances of either dating or getting married or even moving on in life if people know you're a single mom. Don't make that mistake. In today's world, being a single mom is more common than you think and it's also more accepted than you think. So I'm not saying that it's okay for you to just want to be a single mom for the sake of it. However, what I'm trying to say is that if you're already in that position now, don't hide the fact that you're a single mom. You see, when you do that, when you are hiding the idea or the fact that you're a single mom, it means you are presenting to the world a fake image of yourself. That means the you people are meeting today is not the real you. All right, and it speaks of some kind of shadiness and insincerity. When people meet you and don't really know who you are, or maybe they even fall in love with you, and when they're already head over heels for you, they now find out you have a child or you have children. So it's important to come clean. It's important not to hide your child. All right, it's important to let's meet the real version of you. All right, don't be ashamed. All right, don't be embarrassed. If you have a child, let people know. Be proud of your child. Don't even hide the child. You see, when you hide the child, it also sends a signal to that child that it is not wanted or that it is causing problems for you. So it affects your child. Your child also has to now deal with self-esteem issues or insecurity issues that might affect the whole of their lives. So please don't hide your child. Let people know who you are. Let's see the real version of you. Being a single mom does not reduce your chances. In our ministry, we've always had a single mom's fellowship, and a lot of them today are married. All right, they're even married to pastors, married to ministers, married to good men, married to men that have never married before. So it doesn't reduce your chances. So don't hide the fact that you're a single mom. All right, that's one number one. Number two, mistake single moms make is not having a clean break from your past. All right, some single moms don't have a clean break. You need to have a clean break. If, for instance, you've lost your husband, you need to deal with it, process it, and move on. If it was a divorce, same thing. You need to have a clean break from that divorce, discuss and have clear terms and conditions for raising the kids and for moving forward. All right, don't be entangled. Staying entangled doesn't allow new people to enter your life. All right, I know. So if you have lost your husband or wife, or let's say husband, for instance, I know it's painful. I know it's tough. It's not an easy thing for anybody to go through. Trust me, I'm a pastor. I have to deal with that a lot of times. However, you owe your children, you owe yourself you even owe your spouse to actually, at some point get strong enough to move on. All right, go through the healing process that they experience and also move on. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, but it's necessary. All right, it's necessary. And God sees your heart. God can heal your pain, but move on. All right, there should be a clean break. And now, if your case is just that you have a baby daddy, for instance, then there must be clean break. There must be clear terms and conditions. All right, don't have a confusing environment where a new guy cannot come into your life. You must have a clean break. What are we now? How much time are you going to spend with your child? Are we going to remain in contact? Do you want to have anything to do with this child? Do you want to keep in touch? Do you want to take responsibility for this child? If not, then we need to know that we are not in contact or that you're not going to be in this child's life. So don't remain in that, drama field. We see a lot of that these days. Drama field environment. You're dragging this child to social media, dragging your baby daddy to social media. No, there must be a clean break because that's what prepares you for the next level. All right. You must have a clean break from your past. So have a clean break. And if you are going through any hurt and pain from what the person did to you, because in some cases the baby daddy promised marriage or promised to love you, and now they've left. Now that because you got pregnant, they left. You must forgive, you must heal, and you must move forward. All right. If you need to see a therapist, a counselor, get materials that helps you process what you have been through so that you can heal properly and so that you can move on. But you need to get a clean break. All right, very important. You need to get a clean break. And in the case where the person doesn't want you, don't stay in the relationship. All right, I've seen people that want to stay, they want to insist on staying with somebody that they have a child for because they say, oh, I don't want the child to be without a marriage. You see, if you stay and marry someone that you don't love just because you have a child with them, you are still going to have that child outside of the marriage because that marriage will still break. Someone like even if it doesn't break, it becomes a toxic marriage and it ends up affecting that child more. All right, so please don't stay in a marriage just because you have a child for someone. So don't marry someone just because you have a child for them. Make sure you both love each other. All right, before you marry, very important. Okay, that gets me to point number 3. Mistakes single moms make is not developing themselves, not developing yourself. I understand. It seems this child interrupted your life. It seems your life just has to be on hold, taking care of the child, going through the pregnancy and all that. But please don't stop developing yourself. You owe it to that child. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to God to develop yourself. You still have gifts, you have abilities, you have things you can do and be. So please continue to develop yourself in your career, in your finances. Don't remain a liability. Don't give up on life just because you have a child. I've met too many single moms that they now start playing the victim because of what they've been through, because a guy dumped them, because they lost their spouse, because they went through a difficult divorce. They now start playing the victim. It now becomes their new role. Don't do that to yourself. I know you've been through a hard time, but you can come out of this and still thrive. All right, you owe yourself that. So develop yourself. How can you develop yourself? Can you learn a new skill? Can you learn a new course? Can you get a certification? Can you start a new trade? Develop yourself emotionally, financially, mentally, spiritually. Develop yourself and stand up. You can do this. You got this, as we like to say here. You got this. So stand up and do it. Develop yourself. All right. Point number 4, not having a social life. So now mistake single moms make. Oh, they just use the excuse of, oh, who wants me? I'm too busy taking care of my children. I'm too busy paying the bills. Please, you still need a social life. As long as a single mom and you're still looking forward to dating or getting married, uh, hey, develop your social life. Keep in touch with people. Go out once in a while. Get somebody to stay with the kids. Go out once in a while. Make friends. Make new friends. Learn a new skill. Develop a new hobby. Do something. Be fun. What are the things you used to enjoy? Where are the places you used to go? All right. Develop a good social life. You still need a social life, especially if you're going to meet people. And trust me, a lot of single moms have met people and are remarried. So don't stop. Don't stop your life. Go out there and do something for yourself. All right. Go out there and have fun. Enjoy yourself. I mean, godly fun. Okay. But go out there and have fun. Have a social life. Mix with people. Don't be so ashamed of yourself and think, oh, I can't talk. You can. Trust me. After the first few times, you get a hang of it. They will get a hang of it, and you guys will be fine. All right. So go ahead, date again if you need to. Make new friends, and who knows, you might soon find love again. All right. So hey, go out there. But number 5, losing confidence. So that mistake single moms make. They lose confidence. They lose confidence. Just believe that the whole world, is looking at me funny. The whole world is disappointed at me. That is not true. We all have made mistakes. That's what you need to learn. Everybody has made mistakes. Everyone. You're not the only one. All right? You're not the only one. In fact, some other people did abortions. That's why they covered their own. So they are in a worse situation than you. All right? They deal with the guilt. So you did the right thing by having this child. So don't be ashamed. Don't lose confidence. Bounce back. Be bold. All right? Go ahead and pursue your life. Don't play the victim. Don't start begging people for money. Survive. Do something with your career. Do something with your social life. Do something with your spiritual life. All right, don't lose confidence. Let your confidence come from God. Surround yourself with people that understand and people that love you and people that will speak confidence back into you so that you go out there and make it happen. All right, don't lose confidence to the point where you start hiding yourself, where you're ashamed to meet your friends. Don't do that. Don't do that. Trust me. Everybody makes mistakes, and don't let anybody look down at you because of what has happened to you, no matter what it is. All right, surround yourself with people that can stir up your confidence and stir up your faith. The Bible said we should not cast away our confidence because it has great recompense of reward. So don't lose your confidence. All right, go right out there and make things happen. Point number 6, mistakes that single mom makes is not raising their kids well, not raising your kids well. Look, you're a single mom now. I know you probably didn't plan to be here right now, but the truth is that you are here right now. So you have to do this right. You have to take responsibility for where you are. That child needs you. Those children need you. So be strong. Be strong and raise them well. That's one of the best things you can do for them. Raise them well. They're already going through some challenges already, not having the father and mother situation. But you can do something from where you are. This means put in extra effort to be a good parent. All right, learn about parenting. All right, get other parents around you to teach you, to strengthen you, to stand by you. Raise them well. If you can get male figures for your children, especially the boys, to be close to them, it helps them. Boys need to see men to become men. So if you have brothers, if you have uncles, if you have a father, if you have a pastor, somebody you can allow your children to be close to so that they can have that part of their lives developed also. Raise them well. Don't just bring any man to the house. All right. Don't expose them to just any man. Make sure it's a serious relationship first before you introduce them to the kids. So don't just, today they see one man, tomorrow they see another man, next tomorrow see another man. You're damaging, their perspective that way. So raise them well. Don't also avoid the temptation to pour out your frustrations on your kids. I know sometimes you feel this child literally spoiled your life, but you need to remember that this child didn't ask to come. You brought this child into this world. So don't blame them. Don't pour out your frustration. You have to be careful about that. Don't pour out your frustration on them. They will feel it and it might damage them. It might affect them for the rest of their life. So you don't want to continue that cycle. Maybe your parents did that to you, but don't pass it to your kids. All right. Own your story, own your experience. Don't pass your frustrations to your child. Don't pass the frustration of your baby daddy to your son. All right. Don't be overly hard on them because you don't want them to be like you. Don't be overly hard on them because you don't want them to make the mistakes you made. Be careful to raise them normally, raise them well. And don't also fall into the temptation of over pampering them because you feel, oh, your father is not here, you don't have a father, let me just be father and mother, and you start over pampering. Be careful not to go to any of the extremes. Stay balanced, stay in the middle, and raise those kids well. Give them the best life you can give them. All right, raise them well, teach them morals. It's not only about material things. Morals are important. All right, and strengthen them, and they can be the best. Some of the greatest people we know today were raised by single moms, and they turned out all right. All right, so do your best and raise them well. Also, make sure you never use your children as a pawn to fight their baby daddy. All right, be careful never to do that. I see some people do that. They use the children, they put the children in the middle of the battle. They use the children to punish their baby daddy. Don't do that. Those kids don't deserve that kind of life. Just love them, separate them from the drama going on, if there's drama going on. All right, so that takes me to point number 7. Mistakes that single moms make is repeating the same mistake that put them there. Now, I'm assuming in this case, you're someone that you have found yourself where you are by making a mistake. Maybe dated some kind of person you should not have dated, or married the kind of person you should not have married. Hey, be careful not to repeat the same mistake. Chances are high that you might repeat the same mistake if you're not careful. If you don't learn from it, learn what you did wrong, and develop yourself, learn different, and do it differently next time. Right? Be more careful next time a man comes into your life. So be careful not to repeat the same mistake. Don't just give up and say there's nothing I can do. I've actually seen cases where a single mom repeats the same mistake over and over and over again. Now she has 4 or 5 kids, still no man, or 4 or 5 different men. No, you don't have to repeat the same mistakes. Get help if you need to get help. Get a counselor, get a therapist, get family to advise you, to stand with you, to help you so that you won't repeat the same mistakes. Don't go back into a toxic relationship, or don't go and get another toxic relationship. You left because you were being abused. Now you want to go back into another abusive relationship. You need to go get help, get professional help. You need to get family to help you, get a church or pastor to help you, so that you will live right and do it better the next time. All right, I hope this has been helpful. Make sure you share, subscribe, like, comment, and send this to a single mom somewhere. Maybe she'll be encouraged. God bless you. Thank you. I know you're doing a great thing by being a single mom. You're doing what a man and a woman should do. You're doing it alone. God will strengthen you, and you're already a hero. All right. God bless you.